Decisive campaigns, Blitzkrieg, Polish campaign. I am about to get out of here for a couple of days, so I thought I'd record. It is the evening. And I noticed last time I didn't capture that. So we'll do a real quick zip around through here and pick up these guys. That's an engineer, so that's not what we want. I guess that's okay. And set them up for a turn from now. Let's go take a peek at Krakow. Not especially much to my surprise, but the enemy has indeed put forces out here. Let's see if we can interdict. Yeah, we've got a string of foes all along this area. Curious. Let's get our artillery into position. We need to stretch out a bit. I'll do that for now. And 14th Army is part of Army Group South, so we want to stay inside there. But we can now cover this with 14th Army headquarters, covering 18 Corps. So that's good. Let's see. I think we pile on these guys. In fact, I might try and bump them out of there this turn. I'll save the neighbor till the next turn, but that way. Ooh, that's it? Ew. Ew. Ooh, boy, that's a big advantage for that. 96 versus 39. It's close to triple, but I'm not going to do it. I'll wait. That's fine. All right, there's been movement down here, which is very interesting. And I'm going to move the 18 Corps folks before. That's fine. I get into the other stuff. Pile everyone up here. A lot of me that wants to hit this, but if I can hit this, and we've got a couple of, nope. I was hoping they'd have the distance, you know, to be able to go, but they can't. Okay. And still got some range. I don't know, I could leave them there. Let's get the Slovaks over. Start surrounding these folks. And we can do an artillery strike, so we may as well. As effective as it is. Super effective. What have we got? Oh, this is all the artillery. I really doubt I'm going to assault, but across that river crossing, not right now. Okay, and I will get my engineers into position and move a little bit closer. I'll leave these guys where they are. I think they're doing fine, protecting the towns they are at. I could move this one over to here and this one maybe over to there, but what's the point? I'm not seeing it. And so we've got some 7-core or 8-core guys. 8. Any more in that stack? Nope. Good. And our objective is just to cut these guys off and finish them. Alright, let us also take a look at Krakow. Wow. If that's been abandoned. Okay, I'll take it. It's it's really good. Alright, I don't see us getting this Army Group South Artillery or 14th Army Artillery into a position of any greater impact right now. Yeah, where can I put you? Is there anywhere closer? Yeah, let's do that. That's awesome. I guess I've moved my other Army Group South air bases forward. Here they are. Maybe not. I think they're okay right now. I'll just leave them there. Alright, let's unleash a lot of artillery on these hapless folks, and it did quite a job. Let's see if we can just finish cleaning up the mess. Yeah. So, just fine for us. Oh, can't move anywhere. We just keep moving forward as much as we can. Okay, and that's pretty safe for 14th Army right there, and we'll get the engineers up to a position where they can be useful. And who do you belong to? You're 8 Corps? Get you down there. And all I'm doing is getting members of 10th Army 7 Corps, and they're stretched really far north-south, so over as far as I can. And just run them up the rail line. I'm sure they'll be useful as we get closer to here. Now, other Army Group South folks. There's not a lot of advantages to moving from where I am right now with this headquarters, because yeah, we'll drag this north-south maximum, right, of this shape over and get a couple more hexes, but I need to stay on I'd like to stay on a railway. Maybe if I go there, it helps a little, but nah. Okay, so we drove quite far into Poland. Warsaw's still our target. Okay, let me see if I can get any more firepower on these poor fellas in here. Don't think it looks good for them. Let's send some friends overhead. Let them know we're in the area. It was the most effective assault ever by the Luftwaffe, but let's finish them off. Alright, no engineers. We're way overpowered. Yep, so we want to keep these mobile units in there. We could take this one out, but we're way over. Okay, this isn't hurting. Yeah, we're losing a bit of percentage. Okay, 338 out of 300. That's not too bad. Still took some damage, but considerable enemy damage done. And you guys are 15 core. Where is your headquarters? That's 16 core. Is it over here? It is. Okay. I wanted to kind of figure this stuff out with the encirclements and that before I ran off somewhere else, but I don't think we have any more. Okay. Let's go up here and come south from Grondo. There is a road. And let's go down here just in case. What do we got? We have ran away a little bit. Okay. This will be able to assault. This will be able to attack. And we've got another artillery. We could technically get into range. And I'm going to pull this guy down to the south just a little bit. And I think we can do some good damage to these folks in this Polish cavalry division. I'll be able to attack on two sides with quite overwhelming power, but we only took out half of them, sadly. And I don't want that. Can you go forward one? Yeah, I'll accept that. That's okay. So not bad in terms of coverage. And we've got this guy too. I'm going to put him there and try and get some coverage here. There's a rail line running down here. That's very interesting. Quick way to get to these towns, which may be useful later. All right, first we've got, oh my gosh. Okay, I think this is a good central spot. And getting close to Białystok. I'm actually going to send these guys over here with the intention, hopefully I'll remember next turn to get over there. And what are you doing? Okay, I like that. And sure, because what else matters? Yep. And excellent. So we've been able to really spread out here. I'm actually going to go down here to check this out because this is the route that I want Guderian's 19 Corps coming down to get to the rear of Warsaw. And so I want to find out. And I could do recon as well to tell me what's going on. So let's hit these guys with artillery. Pretty good. And I'm actually going to hit them with some bombing as well. Because they're sort of in my way and I'm a little weak. Excellent. Well, they took out a third of the enemy. And I thought I had a force to attack them with. I really did. Nope. Huh. And where are your engineers? Okay, so they can go there and get ready. I thought we had one that could go across the river. Interesting. Oh well. Let's hit this with the artillery we've got. Flax next door. I think we'll be okay. 26, that's a long way. Shot down some BF-109s, I think, or some Henkels, yeah. Not great. Let's see here. All right, I'm very interested in taking a look at what's over here. And, the answer is not much. And so that's great, actually. That totally confirms my strategy is a good one. Now, I think we've used up all of our Luftwaffe in the north here. Are you done? Yeah. Sure would like to take another flight a little bit to the south here. But look, there's essentially nothing in between us there. You are the rearmost. And look, we can get you all the way down there. That's very handy. All right, we've begun the assaults. That can go down here. Another batch. And another. A couple of catch-ups. So we are doing great. We are zipping along here. Did we not do recon on this? Can't get to there with the artillery, but we might be able to hit these guys. Nope. All right. Fine. Let's get them. The farther up they can go, the better, right? Nothing. I'm going to leave you there. And you're the guys who can't go anywhere. I might move the headquarters. Oops, that was a mistake, but it's okay. Let's move the headquarters to the south, and we'll get you guys in the city so that you're safe. So, our air recon wasn't that great. We have some defense down this way, but it's not too bad. I mean, we've got really good overwhelming force with 19 Corps. I'm really happy with it. And I think that's okay. I'm a little concerned about bringing these guys so far south without any cover whatsoever. But I think it'll be all right. Did we do all the damage? I think we did. I know we're going to take damage here, but it wasn't bad. And we're doing compression, which is definitely what I want to achieve. I really want to get around behind these guys. Right, that's the general idea here. They're 102, but I think I can get these guys to come around. Boy, this is... I mean, you know they're dug in there, right? You know they are, like an Alabama tick. Well, I best leave it alone for a minute. Oh my gosh, I've got all these like spare units floating around here. This would be a good place to use rail and get them down here. You two. Get them into position. And maybe these guys. How much have I got? Got some left. Okay. We can do that. Wrong thing. Oh, we don't have enough points. Can I get to there? Nope. Can I get to there? Yes. It's not great, but it's something. Alright, I'm gonna keep you on the line. You two. Let's get these guys over to the correct side of the battlefield. Couple Army Group North dudes here. That's cool. They do better over on this side, frankly. They've got more mobile choices over here. Okay, there's nothing else our train can really help us with. It wouldn't grab this hex if I zip this over there. Okay, this is the last place I'm gonna muck around with, I think, right now. Get this side taken care of, the west side of things. Did we use all our planes? No, we've still got something somewhere. Took out some cannons. Where are we? They're coming from 6 hexes away. Ah, down here. Okay. Well, I guess let's finish them off very carefully. Wow, that's super important. No, let's use all of them. Good. Good. 3 core. Nobody else. So it's just us. And we will continue the march. Fourth Army. Where is 4th Army headquarters? Somewhere in the north. This is the fun part of it. Losing headquarters. Very common. They'll be tucked in here with me. No? Alright, well, there's one way of finding it. Army Group North, okay. Yeah, so we're on the southern edge of that. And what about you, sir? Well, let's do a little recon. Okay. Picked up another victory point, most likely. Don't touch it, Jason. He wants to. And we were staying out of the way of enemy artillery by backing off our 2 main headquarters up here. Okay. Everything looks good. We've got some more motion that we've got possible here. I will pick that up. Okay. A lot of Army Group North units, these guys. Good. And that should be fine. Want that bit of road to be connected. Let's get you over to the west. Could probably use you more effectively. attack with. There's a very small remnant of, nope, of a cavalry corps or division. Let's fix this bridge. Shut them down. Boy, I don't know which direction to go in. Let's have you guys drive up to the Conan area. I gotta admit, that's almost funny. We've left this little guy out there. Okay. Okay. And your 4th Army, we could probably move you out west, so. Oop, not you, you. Let's get you over there. And towards something useful. There we are. And are you out of energy? Yeah, why not? Okay, and now we've got this mishmash of stuff, and it's really disturbing. Now I just moved this guy to the south a little bit so that we could get more coverage. These guys I've pulled over as far as I can. Who's there? Oh, it's a plane. Okay. Well, let's see if I can. Yeah, there is a there is a enemy force there. Okay. And this is not enough strength to be able to take care of all of this, but it's a start. Okay, so first we're going to just compress this Krakow division into the city with tank power. Boom. And need more help. It's a fact. Okay, get over there. So we do not have enough strength to attack this city. Although, well, but it's not enough. I'd rather surround them and destroy them. Alright, I don't need you up there. I need you more over here right now, although they will get help from 7 for next turn. And I believe you've done enough. Haven't you done enough? Over there. And so I think it's better to bring these guys back down here and have them, I mean, they're all heading towards Lublin. Okay, 7 Corps. I'll let you cross that river. 4 Corps. Uh-oh. Wait a minute here. IV Corps. Okay. Maybe that's good. 4 Corps. We're just going to advance them. Just need to be super careful. This is who I'm actually touching. I think there's one more unit over here, which we can plop down there. And that is the entirety of that corps, and we're going to try and drive them this way. We could destroy this headquarters here. And I believe we should. Ooh. Okay, well that's a gimme. Let's just surround and destroy. Get everyone heading. Same direction. Boy, you're way far south. More. Alright, we'll deal with 10th Army a little later. We've got an artillery unit. go there. Very well placed. And that flak up there too. Just can't quite get around. Okay. I'm gonna move them here. That's it for here. I cannot get around to this other side. I'd like to. There. Cut them off. Okay. So, I probably have gotten more kills shooting up this thing with the artillery, but I want to kill this command unit. And, well, it looks like it's going to be over real quick. Bye. Okay, let's get our 9-core folks, or 11-core, sorry, up. And this is great because they're able to take over these positions. Put a bit of a blockade up. Let's get this guy up there. Good. And that enables us to get our mobile core around. I'm actually going to send them below and around instead of over the top, because I think we can cut off more like these guys and then chop up these guys rather than trying to grab them all. Let's move everyone up then into that spot. It's the South, and there are stink bugs in the house, and it's been like they normally die in the fall when it gets cold, but this year it got so cold so fast we didn't really get a fall. It went from like, I love it when it's 70 and October here, you know, and coming from Vancouver where October is not a great month and November is absolutely miserable with rain and cold. It was really nice to come here. I've been here 14 years in North Carolina. But they just went into hibernation mode. So you get to live for a little bit there, buddy, because I can't go and kill you yet. OBS doesn't really allow you to pause recordings. When I've had to do that before now, I've ended up let's see here. Can you? Yeah. Having to stitch 2 videos together with an editor, because they just don't do that. So that's fun. And of course that makes everything take quite a bit longer because I have to go render this video now. So instead of smiting it, I'll just leave it there. God, they're disgusting creatures and I hate them. Let's see, have we got any artillery? Nope. Have any planes? We should always check. Look at that. Ourselves a little bit of. I'm probably going to attack because there's an. Oh no, not with flak. 83 versus 45. No, not worth it. Okay, I think we're set up well for next turn though. And 10th Army. We gotta pull this guy up a bit. Wow. Well, you know this area is safe, but is there anything else up here for 10th Army? Huh. Let's get them over to this road and then they can do something useful, you know? Far enough away from bridges. I think, you know, this area is pretty safe, right? We're not going to get attacked here, so I feel okay doing that. So we'll come around from behind, divide and conquer these folks, then go gobble up these guys piecemeal and start, again, continuing the direction of heading in that way. Okay, I need you guys to get into gear. That's 8th Army. I don't want to concern myself with that. Let's see if we can do some recon, though. It's not... Ooh, check it out. We're going to get bombed. Kind of wish I had left myself a bit of an out. I'm going to need a couple guys on this side, so but the majority can go over here. Right around here, so we're all right. Okay, let's get our 8th Army folks on the road and heading in a northerly direction. I think we're okay to do something like this. And I think OKH is good where it is. I don't think we need to move it. Okay, so that pretty much takes care of the lot. I'm going to do another quick check just to make sure I didn't miss anything. This terrifies me. If there's enemy units there, they could really do some damage to 3rd Army headquarters. I'm just betting that that's not the case. Okay, so I moved 3rd Army down. Means I can move this guy, but there's no road for him to go to except way over here, and that's too far over. I don't want him in the orange zone there. Everybody's still in the green. I think I'll just leave him where he is. Okay, there's no real point in attacking anything else here. Like I said, these guys are an interesting target, but the best I'd get is 90 something versus 23, which is not terrible, but they're probably at 100 and something entrenchment. And so why? You know, we're slowly surrounding these guys, and I think we'll get enough help over the next little bit as this core is freed up. Right, they're going to squish these guys here. Yeah, here's the thing that I didn't finish up on. Okay. And you guys have 100. Okay. I want to get you down here because we could use border guards like you. Right. And I need you to get over there and on that other side. Yep. More artillery. I see. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. See what happens. My favorite. Yep. Yep. Okay. So I'm trying to take over this hex if I can. And build that bridge. So that I can get a toehold here. It's so brutal. We do have a 3-to-1 advantage, but they're probably entrenched pretty good. Yeah, they may have moved away. Yep. So it was worth it. Let's get the engineers over there first. Yeah, you see how many points I took because we're technically under fire, I guess. But that I'm hoping that helps the other troops. And I think I'd like you to be over there too. All right, and artillery has retreated. There's a possibility. I don't know. I think we're okay where we're at, though, for those 2 main headquarters. I'm actually a little bit concerned about these guys being so close to the artillery. I may. Well, let's attack first to get the advantage of this. and then back off a little bit. Now what about this? It's 2-to-1 and change. They're pretty strong though. I don't know. I think if I come in from the west here, I've got a better chance, and we'll just keep on marching. Okay. Okay. Boom. And it's over. It's like that. I don't know why am I doing that? It worked, I guess, but it's not really what I wanted. I wanted to see what would happen, like Hannibal Lecter. Look at all that in the bottom right corner there. All that force. But still, if we surround it and destroy them, we're all right, you know. What do we got here? 100 versus 61. I don't need a repeat of up there. Trying to minimize our casualties, not maximize them. Let's see. Is there any reason to move this over to here? It's not the world's worst idea, and I think we're out of... the flak zone. Yeah, let's move that there. And we've got a little more coverage of our folks down here. OKH is not covering Army Group North. That's interesting. But, oh my goodness, like don't even try, right? Okay, so that's like, let's just, it's very tempting to zip it up there and take that city, but I don't know if we've got it, you know. Let's just move that there. Maybe a little more north. And we've got coverage there now, and something, you know, as opposed to nothing. Okay. I don't see much need to do anything else. This, we weren't really, if I could, I think I've done this already, but it's always good to check. I think that's good. I think that's all we've got. Just another quick visual check. We're really getting far over here. This is great. We've got encirclements coming up over here. We are going to encounter some resistance, though, as we come east. But we've got all these forces to do something with. Most of all, 19 Corps is now rushed up to the front, and next turn we may be able to encircle this whole thing here and continue on. We're really not. If we could drive right there, we'd be outside of Warsaw next turn. I don't think that they're just going to roll over and let us in. We'll see if they've done any recon. Yep. That's what happens when you drop your phone, looking to see if your girlfriend's messaged you something. And it's still hooked up to the power cable. One thing at a time, Jason. Oh, there it is. Back on. Just talked to her for an hour, though, before getting on this, so. I have done my gentlemanly duty for the day. Ooh, abandonment. Try and tuck around behind us. That's okay. We have ways of dealing with it. Swear to God, that said porn. But it said palm. Maybe they're Pomeranians. first thing we do, clear weather day, excellent. We're at 38 victory points. Lost a little bit more, up to 4%, but they are at 28%. That's cool. I'm going to save. Whilst. Yes. Don't need 2 clicks. Right, let's look at the stats. Casualties sustained. They have taken 214, almost 215,000 to my 29,000. And if we want a reverse of that very chart, I guess we really didn't hurt them that much last turn. All right. Let's see. There's an episode where I'm just talking of my podcast from a little while ago about growing your business growth strategy. And the premise is your business can only grow as big as the way you're thinking about it, i.e. the model that's underneath it. And use an analogy from good old John Parshall, who's mostly known for the Imperial Japanese Navy studies that he's done, but he had a great talk some years ago now at a World War II conference about the Kursk was the focus, but what he talked about was the differences in American, German, and Russian tank production, and why the Germans were terrifically slow at getting tanks out, and the Americans and even the Russians outproduced them by a ton. And of course, as Stalin said, quantity has a quality of all of its own. And so if you make a decent tank, and some of the decisions that the Soviets made, right, like, look, this tank's not going to last. You know, it's going to last like 5,000 kilometers. And if the crew gets into battle, they're going to be dead within a day. Right? And once you accept that, it leads you to decisions about the tank and its materials and construction and what tolerances you should go to, as opposed to the Germans, who were building these finely tuned, beautiful war machines that frankly ran into mud and lightning and dust in the Eastern Front and got really, really messed up. And were also very difficult to produce because of the integration method of production that they used. And so, as a production manager, I loved this. the operations management guy loved it. So, so I'll share that, and hopefully you'll find that interesting. If you're looking at starting a business or something like that, I highly recommend it, because it's like, what kind of business am I trying to build here, right? Is it a quick and dirty business just to make a couple bucks, or is it something sustainable, or am I trying to build finely crafted, which may be appropriate, luxury, right? Best of the best, you know. People don't understand luxury buyers as a rule, and I do, and it's definitely helped my business as a, you know, I started off in a low budget marketplace around 2012, and discovered that trying to serve many customers at a low price was very difficult, right? Your energy split in so many different ways, and so changing the positioning and the branding and going after high-end buyers is a very different experience. A luxury buyer doesn't want a deal. They're absolutely not interested in a deal, because like me, as soon as they see a cheap price, they think, what cuts have there been to quality? And they don't want that. They want the best. So it's a very different mindset. And unfortunately, the broke coaches of the world have a very difficult time understanding this. They think everybody wants a deal and is desperate. And so yeah, that should be fun to learn about. All right, I will stop recording on this, and immediately, although it will be a few days for you, start recording the next episode. Thanks for watching. Remember to please like, comment, share, subscribe. I hate having to ask for that, but apparently it's de rigueur. You got to ask, or people don't think about it. And I will catch you next time.